Jackson Public Schools, Jeff Beal, and the newly named superintendent, Jeremy Patterson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I was just going, whew.
Yeah.
There's one more thing off the to-do list.
How about you? I mean, that's so exciting for you. Tell us a little bit about how you feel after being named.
I mean, it's so brand new and fresh. It's just getting started. So all the messages, the community outreach, going through the process, just leave it all on the table. And I'm glad that the Board of Education selected Jeremy Patterson. I'm very grateful.
That's awesome.
It is, I think it's bittersweet too, because after 11 years, Jeff retiring, and I was just looking at, the accomplishments. And by the way, you were recognized and honored at the Jackson College graduation on Saturday, the ambassador dinner and auction at J High this past spring as well. The accomplishments, I think, are going to stand and be forefront for many years. So congratulations on all that you were able to accomplish in your 11 years at JPS.
Thank you. It's been fun. Everybody knows I'm an alumni of JPS, Jackson. What public education has done for me has allowed me to really accomplish everything I could have ever set out to want to do professionally, and that started, in the classrooms, in the halls at all our elementaries, all the way up through Jackson High, and I've been blessed to be able to be given the space and the grace to be able to do the work. And now, it feels right, with my kids graduating, to be able to pass the baton and hand this off to somebody that I admire quite a bit, who I know is in the same journey that I'm on. Jeremy's going to do just phenomenal things.
I was going to mention similar journey. You grew up as a student, as a Viking, and we've seen you have so many roles throughout the community, whether it's a coach, ref, running basketball camps, volunteering, assistant superintendent. You've really had so many roles that I think have set you up well to take this position.
Yeah, so it's just been a blessing and a unique journey. I didn't always draw it up that way, but that's the way that it was supposed to be. And Jackson, the community of Jackson, is a huge part of that. Jackson Public Schools is a huge part of that. Plenty of mentors along the way. And the next step is just to really continue to build upon what is already there. We have a lot of great programs, buildings, teachers. I mean, from top to bottom, we have everything that we need to be great. And so when you take that baton, you just keep running with it. But tomorrow is going to look a little bit different because our students' needs are different, and our staff will continue to evolve, and we'll just continue to build on the excellence that's Jackson Public Schools. But grateful for every opportunity. The other part is just when you love what you do, you just keep showing up. And I see you guys at a lot of functions because there's a lot of great things happening in our community.
Did you actually have Jeremy referee one of your little kiddie basketball games?
You've done multiple over the years.
Kept you right in that box.
Our paths have crossed many times.
Yes.
I think you even coached against me when I was a player, maybe. So, yeah.
And that's Jackson.
That
We're
is
all
Jackson.
connected one way or the other. And so when you go out to the community, that's what I really thrive on, is just going into the community, listening, hearing back, and then taking that forward, that we're truly representing, or Jackson Public Schools is a representation of our community.
Absolutely.
Well, you're both, as Andy mentioned, JPS graduates, J-High graduates, and obviously this is an internal promotion, and that I think was important to you. You liked the cabinet and your team that you had assembled, and I think you were mentoring several of these assistant superintendents for future leadership.
Without a doubt. And the board made a decision to look internal because between Jeremy and Julie Baker, they are superintendent class already. If you look at there's a number of superintendents operating in the state right now who have worked for me, have worked for Jackson Public Schools over the years, who are out right now doing the leadership roles in education around our state. And so it really doesn't surprise me. But when the board took a look at both Jeremy and Julie, these are two phenomenal leaders. Both graduates of JPS, both ties to the community. You want to talk about a race where, you know, it's a, I'm thrilled for Jeremy, I really am, and I don't want to take any shine away from Julie. She is an amazing candidate who I have every confidence that both of them could do the job.
And I just have to jump in and just echo what Jeff is saying. She's a phenomenal educator, 28 years with Jackson Public Schools.
Right.
She's all in. Even though she's elementary and I'm secondary, we've partnered on so much work, and I think our skill sets complement each other well. And we had a lot of discussions, more than one, about our continued partnership and support of Jackson Public Schools. But she's just a phenomenal person when you know her, and the work that she does is high quality.
Well, in the last 12 hours since the announcement was made, we've seen so many positive reactions. Just want to get your reaction from all those positive reactions.
I'm overwhelmed today. I'm grateful. I'm super appreciative of my family who's kept me lifted up. People have mentored me along the way. So really just to the entire community, I want to say thank you. I say that Jackson Public Schools built me, and I also have relationships and connections outside of the community that I learn and grow. People have invested in me, and I look forward to that return on investment with the future of Jackson Public Schools. And also have to give a shout out, is National Teacher Appreciation Week. We don't do this work without those rock stars in the classroom. We have the best of the best with JPS. So happy National Teacher Appreciation Week to the people who really make the difference in the classroom.
So we've seen the promotion of superintendents in Jackson County come from internal candidates, Hanover Horton, Napoleon, Vandercook, East Jackson.
Yep.
So what does that mean? I mean, being in the district already and having decades really of leadership, how does that prepare you for the next step?
I think it shows the value of your work and the trust. The trust is number one. The people have to trust that you'll show up and you'll do the work and you can be successful. And so when you choose your internal candidate, you've done the work, you've walked the walk, and so they believe in you. And so I'm grateful that I can remain here in the community of Jackson because I love it here, and it's reciprocal, right? It goes both ways. I love it here, and they're supporting the work that I'm able to lead.
Jeff, what are you going to do with all those ties?
Oh, yeah, listen, you know, I'll save a couple ties. I'm not going to wear a lot of them. But I would tell you, you know, when I see internal candidates in, you know, all of these districts, what it tells me, and lots of people don't know this, the shelf life of a superintendent is 2.8 years in the state of Michigan. And for everyone who's like me, who's been here 11 years, that means that there's somebody out there that didn't make it a year or didn't make it 2, right? And so when you take a look at the investment that our community, whether it's Jackson Public Schools or some of the other districts, is making in their initial leaders and their district leaders to promote them, to grow them, to make them ready for that next step, and then to bring them on board. What that tells me is there's some stability that they want. They like that stability. It really keeps the community grounded. It keeps the districts grounded. And so I think it speaks volumes for all of Jackson County, and certainly, you know, it speaks volumes here in JPS.
Yeah, I agree.
Got 2 months left. Not quite.
Not
6
quite.
weeks.
Did you use all your vacation days?
I have not yet used all my vacation days. You
Pass
know
them
what?
over to Jeremy.
People always ask me, Jeff, how many days you got left? And I couldn't tell you. I don't know how many days I got left. Ask me how many board meetings I got left.
There you go.
You know, the reality is I come to work every day. I love what I do. Obviously, for the last several years, the board meetings have been my stress, but you know, that's part of the job too. Comes with it.
JPS Superintendents Jeff Beal and Jeremy Patterson. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
More of the morning show after this.